Alright folks, I think the old lady's trying to do me in. She made like a chicken and vegetable sandwich for breakfast, right? But there is so much soy sauce in that right there. It is so damn salty. I mean, you can't eat it. I mean, I was hungry, so I ate about half of what she laid down. I had to smother it in ketchup, but I just cannot take another bite. I mean, it's like somebody took a spoon into the salt and just said, open up, and just started shoving salt in my mouth. So I got to complain to her, but I don't know. She might be trying to do me in on my blood pressure, take me out. So I did some research on soy sauce. Let me put the stuff on the screen here just a second, but just one more look at that before I go complain to the chef. But I don't know, is she doing this shit on purpose or what? What do y'all think? But trust me, that is nothing but a big salt sandwich. My goodness. Alright folks, let me run some quick stats past you. About a tablespoon of soy sauce has 878 milligrams of sodium. That's 38% of your daily recommended intake. Because they recommend 2,300 milligrams a day, experts in the US. And then the World Health Organization, which I got no respect for them, but damn, interjecting politics. They say 2,000. So everybody else around the world is like 2,000. And then the US, we eat so much salt, you know, okay, they upped it to 2,300. But one dang tablespoon of this stuff got 878 milligrams. So just by eating a little bit of soy sauce, you're knocking out half your day's sodium intake. And I just ate that sandwich right there, and I probably ate enough salt for a damn week. So let's interview her and see what she has to say about this situation. But I gotta ban soy sauce again. You know, I banned Magic Syrup a long time ago because it's nothing but flavored MSG. And they know not to bring that around here. They do. They sneak it in, you know, when I'm not looking, and cook with that, because Filipina is basically cooked with 3 ingredients: soy sauce, salt, and Magic Syrup, which is MSG. They don't deviate too much. Every dish pretty much has those 3 ingredients. So I got rid of the MSG. At times I banned soy sauce because Forrest G likes to put it on his white rice, and they just accommodate him, you know. So you got to get rid of the soy sauce. But it's one thing of the same old flavors, same old flavors. Welcome to the Philippines. But man, that much salt. I got to keep a permanent ban on soy sauce, the same as there's a permanent ban on Magic Syrup. You know, and like I say, I rank them right up there with nuclear waste, whitening cream, you know, in that category. And I got to make sure they cut back on just putting the simple salt in there. I'm guilty of it a lot of times. Why? Because if I don't cook to their exact match standards, they complain. So if I try to not put soy sauce or cut back on the salt, what's the first thing you're going to say? No taste. That's what they'll say, no taste, which means there's no salt. And they'll just start adding salt and complaining. So I'm guilty. I put a little bit extra because I'm trying to accommodate them. But it's not healthy at all. I agree. I'll admit it's not healthy at all. It's just too much damn salt in everything and every way that they cook. I got to do something about it. I'll be on high blood pressure medication by the time I'm 52 if I don't do something to stop this. Y'all see the stress I'm under here, my friends? My goodness, it's real. Okay. Now, Fatima, I got a serious question to ask you, okay? Are you trying to kill me with the soy sauce?
Soy sauce? Soy sauce?
Baby, there is so much soy sauce on that sandwich right there. It's like I was eating nothing but salt.
Salt? I put Anor in there. I'm not put the soy sauce in here. Only Anor.
There's soy sauce in there.
No!
Somebody put the soy sauce in there. Don't deny it.
No, I'm the one who cooked this. No.
Honey, think hard.
No nga. I put ano?
Don't deny it.
No nga. I
Think
put
hard.
a salt and...
You put salt and soy
No
sauce.
nga, I'm not.
How much salt did you put? How much salt?
I thought it's not yet salty.
Take a bite of that.
It's okay.
No, take a big bite. I want to see you take a bite of your own cooking right there.
It's not salty.
Well, take a big bite. Let's make sure.
It's spicy.
Why are you scared to take a big bite?
It's spicy.
I think you're trying to take me out with the salt. You take me out with my high blood pressure with salt.
High blood, the high blood is annoying.
What's wrong, baby? What's
Spicy!
wrong?
It's not, it's not
For some reason, you're scared to eat your own cooking.
spicy nga.
A likely excuse.
I put a paprika under and kayina.
Did you see that case where the Filipina was putting bleach in her husband's coffee?
I'm not a killer. Tapuan yung tika. Nah. You accusing me of...
No, I'm accusing you of putting too much salt, trying to give me high blood.
Sopanry.
Are you concerned about my health? She seemed like she was very concerned about my health, but very suspicious that she didn't want to take a big bite. Claimed it was too spicy. A little bit suspicious. This warrants further investigation. Let's go look and see if there's soy sauce at the scene of the crime. I'm searching the crime scene over here, baby. What ingredient turned it black? Soy sauce is what
This
turned
one.
it black. Oh, you're blaming it on the black pepper.
Yeah.
No, the black pepper didn't turn that black. Where's the soy sauce wrapper? Okay, let me investigate the trash here. There's some soy sauce in there somewhere.
I'm not put the soy sauce. I'm not put the soy sauce. I put this one, and this one. Allah.
Why does it taste like soy sauce?
Oh, Lord, don't eat. Don't eat that. Kaon pala ka na.
That's probably good advice not to eat that. Suspicious, Fatima. Suspicious. I'm gonna go to the clinic today, get my blood pressure taken, see what they say. Now, folks, we're obviously just playing around, right? For your comedic entertainment. It's comedy. This is how we argue and joke and mess with each other on a daily basis. Keeps everything interesting. Keeps me on my toes. Keeps her on her toes, right? But on a serious note, and I don't want to say followed this case, but I was aware of the case. And I'll just let you know I'm going to read this article from People magazine. But Arizona woman who tried to kill husband with poisoned coffee is sentenced to probation. Long story short, this dude works for the Air Force, or he's an airman. Has a Filipina wife, and she was trying to kill him by putting bleach in his coffee. So, Melanie Feliciano Johnson, who admitted to putting bleach in her husband's coffee pot, will serve 3 years of probation. Now, I'm almost certain that she's going to learn a lesson with that hefty sentence of 3 years probation trying to kill her husband. Now, to be fair, I think she spent like a year in jail. Now, let me just read the article, right? If you're not tracking or not familiar. An Arizona woman who was charged with attempted murder, sentenced to 3 years. She's 39 years old, pleaded guilty to 2 counts of adding poison or a harmful substance to food or drink last month, according to reports from CNN. Johnson's attorney previously said that she admitted to putting trace amounts of bleach in her husband Roby Johnson's coffee pot on 2 occasions in 2023. Know how people minimalize their involvement in a crime? So it's like a drunk driver. If she admitted to putting trace amounts on 2 occasions, in my mind, she's been bolusing that dude for months. It's a wonder he didn't die. But who am I? I'm just speculating. Speculate, Ron, speculate. Well, it looks like the person could be on drugs, and we're not sure if they're in Burgundy. Pima County Superior Court Judge Javier Chan Lopez sentenced her to 3 years of probation in addition to mental health treatment, citing a statement from her now estranged husband that he did not want her to go to prison. Okay. Alright, so the husband's a good dude, good-hearted dude. Can't bring it upon himself to see her go to jail because she's the mother of their child. I think they have 1 child together. You know, one side of me gets it, one side of me doesn't. Don't know where you stand on the issue. But if somebody tried to kill me, I'd have to do a lot of praying and talking to Jesus for me to ask the judge not to send them to prison. But again, I understand it, but I don't. It's the duality of man, the yin and yang, the good and evil. She had already been in prison for close to a year after being unable to pay her $250,000 bond. Prosecutors had requested a high bond because they considered her a flight risk, as she had recently bought a home in the Philippines. Imagine that. You see, there's a picture of the lovely lady. She's not a young spring chicken. She looks like, she's in her 30s. She's an older Filipina. Let's see. Melody of Tucson was originally charged with attempted first-degree murder, and she pleaded not guilty in August of 2023. Now, I think when he caught her the first time, they were over in Germany, and then he waited till they got to the States to raise the red flag. But her charge was lessened after she agreed to a plea deal. Smart for her. She was first accused of poisoning his coffee in March 2023 after he noticed a foul taste. At the time, they were living in Germany with their child, as he is a U.S. Air Force member. Some people say member, some people say worker. I don't know if he's enlisted or he just works for the Air Force. Don't know. As that's sort of immaterial to the story. After suspecting that something was being put into his coffee for several weeks, Roby bought pool testing strips, smart guy, and set up video cameras in an attempt to catch Melody poisoning the coffee, according to court documents. Per CNN, Roby's security cameras placed in the couple's laundry room over their coffee machine, and a third place to show her walking between the 2 areas. Wow, again, pretty smart. Reportedly captured footage of her pouring bleach into a container and then pouring liquids from that container into the coffee machine. So dude's pretty smart. He got 3 angles to show the chain of custody, so to speak. You're in there screwing with bleach, you walk to the coffee machine, you pour it in there, right? Discovered from the pool testing strips that the coffee showed high levels of chlorine. However, he pretended to continue drinking the coffee and waited to report the poisoning until his family had arrived home to the Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson. Smart guy. Way to play your cards right. He was calculated about it. You know, if this would have went down in Germany, what would they have done? Probably just sent her home just to, not deal with the publicity. So, smart dude. He's a chess player, not checkers. She was playing checkers, he was playing chess. Investigators who later searched the couple's home recovered a container with liquid in it that smelled like bleach under Johnson's bathroom sink. Investigators alleged that the liquid inside the coffee machine smelled like bleach. Although they were living together at the time, they were in the process of divorcing, and the gentleman believes that she was trying to kill him to collect death benefits and then move to the Philippines in her recently purchased house and live happily ever after. So it's just interesting, and I can't remember how long she was in jail. I think it said she was in jail over a year. Did I read that correctly? And then once she was sentenced to probation, she was free to leave, to walk the streets. Close to a year. Close to a year, so not quite a year. So how much is your life worth? If you look at it in the sentencing aspect of it, that dude's life was worth almost a year. I mean, I don't know, folks. I mean, what's America coming to where you can try to kill your husband and there's no evidence that I see or I've heard that, you know, he was abusive or anything like that. She just wanted the money. Wanted the money, get the free money, and move back to the PI in a brand new house and live happily ever after. And she does less than a year in jail for attempted murder and allowed to plead guilty to putting poison, 2 counts of adding poison or a harmful substance to food and drink. Doesn't that equate to attempted murder? I mean, why is there that separate charge? Okay, so for example, somebody would add bleach to some food and not give it to anybody. Now you're charged with adding that. But when you give that to somebody, that's attempted murder. Insanity. The U.S. and the 9 billion laws that we have on the books, and you can't put somebody in jail for attempted murder. They plead out to some bullshit. Anyhow, folks, it's an interesting case if you're not familiar with that. And by no means, folks, the rest of this video is just all about comedy, right? I'm just joking with her to basically say, you put too much damn salt on my chicken and vegetable sandwich. There you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you were entertained. But maybe I do need to go get my blood pressure checked after all that salt I just ingested. I'll drink some extra water today so I don't dehydrate. Soy sauce, my friends. If you're married to a Filipina, you got a Filipina, or you have a Filipina fiance that you've never met. In other words, you got a digital chatmate, a digital pen pal, but everybody calls it an LDR. I'm in an LDR, but I've never met the girl, and we're gonna get married. Anyhow, this video is about soy sauce. Has a lot of salt in the story. They lived happily ever after. See y'all on the next one, my friends. Peace out.